It's your boy AG Cornerman Boxing. I have the honor and pleasure, Mr. Biaggio Ali Walsh. It's an honor thing. Welcome to our channel. For those that don't know, he's the grandson to the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. How we doing, champ?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good, good. As I said, it's an honor to have you. We know your brother will be fighting tomorrow night.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I'm excited, man. He's looking sharp. He puts in the work. He's fully healed and ready to go. So I'm excited to see him do his thing and shine.
Right. Your mother was telling me. I had the pleasure to speak to her. She told me he had, I believe, a shoulder injury.
Yeah. The last fight, I think it was a labrum injury. But he was on physical therapy right away, and he healed faster than normal because he was so on top of it. So, yeah, he's 100%. He's looking even more fast and powerful, so I'm super excited.
That's awesome. Now, you're an MMA fighter yourself, right? How are you professional already? Or?
Yeah, I had turned pro in February of last year.
Oh, wow. And what's your record now?
I'm just 2-0 right now.
2-0? Yeah, that's good. 2-0, undefeated, man. Hey, got to start from somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Where are you fighting? Are you in Vegas as well?
I live in Vegas, yeah. I fight for the PFL, the Professional Fighters League. We fight all over the country, sometimes outside of the country. But yeah, they have a tournament style season, so that starts in April, and I'm looking to hopefully fight on that card in April.
And that'll get you to a championship bout, like winning that tournament style?
Yeah, the tournament, I wouldn't say, with only 2 pro fights, a lot of these guys in the tournament are veterans. They got 20 plus fights, so I'm working my way up to get into that tournament. But I will be on the prelims or undercard of most of those tournament fights.
Right, that's good, man. What led you to becoming an MMA fighter? Because as we know, your grandfather was a pure boxer, but what led you to that?
I just I liked it a lot. When I was done with football, I felt really lost, didn't know what to do with my life. Started training in MMA because I was already a huge fan, and over time I just fell in love with it, and I took on an amateur fight, and I ended up losing my first fight, but it was the only thing that I looked forward to every day. So I just dedicated my life to it, really.
That's awesome. And what age did you start?
I started training at 22.
Nice.
Yeah, 21, 22-ish.
All right. You were a football player first.
I was a college football player in high school, yeah.
Oh, really? You made the college football and everything? Damn, I believe football players are the most athletic. Like,
I agree. I have this debate all the time.
Yeah, they can do it. They can play soccer, basketball, whatever you name it, they doing it.
I can't do those other ones, but...
You sure? You might have it in you,
As a transition to MMA, I think football players have some of the best athletes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Chen, what kind of goals do you have in your career, man, as far as the MMA thing goes?
Win fights. I fight for money. I eventually want to have a family and stuff like that. So I'm fighting so that I can take care of them someday, and other people as well. Maybe go down the line and start charities and stuff. Like, I want to do good things with my fortune. God willing. So that's the reason why I fight, really. I live by a lot of what my grandfather believed in, life's short, you're going to be judged when you die, so I try to focus on the important things, and I think fighting is just my outlet to getting that fortune that I can give to my family and people that need it,
Man, that's awesome. Because talking to your mother, your brother Nico, like, you guys have like a pure heart, and it's genuine. Like, I don't feel like you're just saying it, like, because that just came out from the heart. I could see it. You weren't even thinking. But man, that's deep, seeing good people, good-hearted people, man. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
But Champ, going back to the fighting, what kind of fighters do you like to study or watch that help you in your career?
Oh man, there's so many. John Jones, of course, he's one of the best. GSP, one of the best. Demetrius Johnson. Like those 3, I think would be on the Mountain Rushmore for MMA. Petr Yan, Jose Aldo, Ilia Topuria. He's the current champ right now in featherweight. There's so many good guys out there that I study and watch, and
do you watch any boxing yet?
All the time.
Really? Are you a fan of it?
I'm a huge fan. I was a fan of boxing before any other sport, really.
Oh, wow.
But all my favorite fighters are all Mexican.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's a heart thing, right? Is it for the warrior heart thing?
Yeah, that Cesar Chavez, Canelo.
I love Chavez. That's one of my favorites.
Marquez, like all those dudes I'm big fans of.
Wow, yeah, you like that heart. I could tell, man. I could tell. You have that same style, that same grit in you? Or?
I'm definitely a pressure fighter. I like to come forward. The fans like it. You know, it's always kind of like that mindset, like if I get knocked out, okay. Whatever.
He just going to war.
I just want to be exciting. I think that's the main thing. Fans love exciting fighters, and the exciting fighters are always the one that will be remembered. So, yeah, you know, accepting the worst possible outcome and being okay with it kind of helps.
Right.
I think.
Anything that like sticks out the most that you might have learned from your grandfather? I know you touched on you know, being a good humanitarian, but anything, like any words that just stuck to you that you kind of...
He said to me when I was a kid just to stay humble, be humble, always be humble. That to me is the biggest advice he's given me. I never knew I'd fight, so you know, if I had known, I would have asked him a lot more fight questions.
Right.
But I was playing football at the time, and fighting wasn't even a thought in my head. So yeah, the thing he gave me as a person though was to be humble and
stay humble. Right?
Yeah, I've just stuck with that.
That's deep, coming from somebody of that stature. That's just, everybody loves him. He has everything, the fame. And he's talking about being humble. That kind of just shows what kind of man he was, and the family he's leaving behind.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, me and Nico, we try our best to just kind of live on that kind of character that he had, you know, and just take it with us.
Yeah, I could tell. You guys have great parents. I mean, speaking to you directly, great parents. I spoke to them. You know, I love it, champ. But,
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
What message would you have, you know, for other guys out there that's looking to be great in something? Just, you know, what would you tell them? What advice would you give them?
Consistency is everything. As long as you stay consistent, hard work will always pay off. And don't let nothing get to you. You know, if you end up getting big, don't let it get to you, because it's not beneficial in the bigger picture.
Right.
So, yeah, and tune in to my fights.
They're
usually exciting.
Yes, sir. I was going to ask you next, but before I get to that, the point you're making, like they say, what God can give you, He can take away so fast,
so easily.
As quick as you get it, it could be gone. So I agree to that. You know, they gotta stay humble. But champ, let us know, where can we follow you so we can keep up with the next fight, and everybody gotta go follow my guy.
My Instagram is Biaggio Ali Walsh, Biaggio Ali Walsh. That's my Instagram. I should be fighting sometime in April for the PFL.
In what weight class?
155. That's lightweight.
Lightweight? Oh, MMA. That's
and
lightweight?
MMA. Yeah.
So that's a big lightweight right there.
Yeah. I'm like 190 right now, so I'm cutting a lot of weight. Yeah.
Snap somebody in half, man.
Sometime in April, hopefully, and just tune in.
All right, my brother. There you guys have it, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure, as I said again. But, man, thank you so much for your time. I wish you the best for your career, and as well as the rest of your family, man. I'll definitely be keeping up with you guys.
I appreciate it.
God bless and thank you,
Thank you. God bless you, too.